Hello, my beautiful souls. I would love to offer you a reprogramming, recoding, re-imprinting activation. So, this is a deeply subconscious reprogramming session for you to integrate all of the shifts that you're going through. We have had some sessions together and we have addressed specifically at the root cause on a holistic and multidimensional level what's coming up for you. What are the solutions? What's the alchemy, the transformation, the transmutation, and the transfiguration? Now, don't worry about all these terminologies and words. It's really about you feeling and noticing the shifts. Okay, I'm going to do the work for you. And when I say that, what I really mean by that is that I've studied this for over 10 years. I know what I'm doing at the deepest level of the bodies, the emotional body, the mental body, the spiritual body, the physical body, the biochemical body, the energetic body, the auric body. So I'm going to do the shifts for you. I want your brain to relax. I want your mind to be still. I want you to be in this beautiful, peaceful coherence, this stillness, this serenity to actually absorb the healing. I don't want you to be in your head, nor do I want you to intellectualize this, to make meaning out of what the hell we're doing. I want you to be distraction free right now so that you actually have a transformation right here and right now. Now, because this is a deeply reprogramming session, you're being called to actually deepen, soften, and slow down. Slow down your thoughts, slow down your breath, slow down your body. Actually find time to carve out and be distraction free, to really listen to the codes at the deepest level. Now, the deepest level is not mental. The deepest level is your being, your awareness, your multidimensionality. You operate from emotions, you operate from mind, you operate from awareness, you operate from physicality, you operate from all these different levels and layers of who you truly are. And so, what we're doing is when we reprogram you, we're not reprogramming your mind only. I'm going into the DNA as if you have a code, a blueprint, a soul's blueprint, a spiritual blueprint, a multi-dimensional blueprint. And I'm going in there as a programmer to recode you at a different state of consciousness. Consciousness meaning thoughts, consciousness meaning awareness, consciousness meaning beingness, existence. You operate at various forms of existence. You are more than just a soul. You are more than just a vessel of love. You are more than your emotions. You are everything. You are your environment as well. Your mind and your environment are interconnected. Your being is interconnected to the greater whole, to the collective consciousness, to the planetary consciousness, to the cosmic reality, to the universal reality. And you are a microcosm of the macrocosm. And therefore, we're shifting you on all of these levels and layers of awareness, of primordial awareness. So I want you to take a deep breath in, and I want you to just slow down. Be here now. You may even want to lay down, switch off, and just listen to the codes and allow your bodies, your aura, your cells, your nadis, your meridians, every unit of consciousness that makes up the wholeness that you are, to deeply transform. So, I want you to begin by breathing deeply. Now, have your eyes open for now. I'm going to show you a point that is going to heal you on a profound level. Consider it a acupoint as well as an acuportal. That's a term that I have coined. And essentially, what it means is it's like a sacred site in your body that when you hold it with meditation, with activation, I'm going to do the activation for you. You literally are unlocking a consciousness within you, an awareness within you, a embodiment within you. Now, in Chinese medicine, this point is considered a brain point. And this brain point is related to aspects of the spirit. So, what it does is it aligns you with your destiny, the path of your destiny. We're going to timeline hop right now. That's very easy to do because what we're going to essentially do is just take you into a vibrational reality and a vibrational frequency, an energetic emanation, an energetic signaling, an energetic creation. Right here, right now, we are creating and moving your energy body into a new awareness. So if you just take your hands like this and you just have them stretched out wide, and then you move your hands into a fist position. And you can just watch me. Wherever your pinky lands on your hand, on your palm, wherever your pinky lands as you create a fist, and it doesn't matter if it needs to get exact, just do it naturally. Wherever your pinky lands, we're literally activating that point. So we're activating it with your first and second finger or your thumb. Okay? So create a fist wherever your pinky lands. That's the point. And I want you to hold that point. And you can do it on both hands or you can do it on one hand. Now, this is heart 5. I'm going to tell you what heart 5 is, and then we're going to move on to the downloads. Whilst you're receiving these downloads that recode you, reprogram you, and bring you into a different consciousness, an awareness, an embodiment, I want you to just hold that point or both points. Okay, so it is a fire point. It's a warm and calming and revealing point which activates quiet contemplation and inner reflection, bringing warmth, love, and joy. It allows insight, vision, and one's uniqueness and gifts to come forth with ease of action through quietness. It improves self-assurance and self-worth, clearing the need to constantly strive, leading to burnout, a sense of resignation, suppressing who you are, and lacking joy in life. So let's just pause there for a second. I'm holding this point, and it is so relevant to the themes of this week in session and the themes of the collective. It's so relevant to the new earth that we've stepped into, which is merely just a concept and metaphor for our new energetic stance in life, our upgrade, our personal and spiritual and emotional and mental and metaphysical upgrade, and for our vessel to hold this energy, to hold this energy. And this is what we're doing right now. This point is healing our nervous system and our brain to hold this high level self-assurance and self-worth, and to release the programming of burnout and constantly striving and a sense of resignation, or any part of you that is suppressing who you are or lacking joy in life. It's actually also releasing disconnection, obsessive control, overthinking, and feeling mentally unstable. So any part of you that has irritability, rage, insomnia, or heart palpitations. So this is a really powerful point that we're holding. And I actually want to take it to the next level. So we're also going to activate Heart 9. So the way that we activate Heart 9 is that we move all the way up the finger, and at the end of the pinky finger, you just hold both sides of your pinky finger, just both sides, and that's Heart 9. So we're holding the end of your pinky finger, both sides of it. It's just easier to activate that. And I'm going to tell you what Heart 9 is, and then we're going to just do downloads. So that way you can hold this point and receive a nervous system balance and all of the energetics relating to the Acu portal. And you can just receive the reprogramming and let yourself receive it. So Heart 9 is releasing energy from the depth of the body and activates vision for one's passion so one can decisively integrate it into life, bringing hope, intuition, trusting gut feelings, and deep inner knowing. Ignites planning, making decisions, and taking appropriate action, clearing hopelessness, disconnection from purpose, and loss of vision, calming the mind, anxiety, hidden fears, depression, mania, indecision, pounding heart, heart pain, heart palpitations, nightmares, fever, and restoring consciousness. It's a tonification point and a Jing well point. It allows you to move forward. So we've just activated Heart 8 and Heart 9, and I feel that activation. Now I want you to just start breathing in. We're breathing in for 4. And then we're breathing out for 6. Pretend that you have a straw in your mouth and you're breathing out of that straw. Breathing in through your belly. Breathing out of the straw of the mouth. Give yourself permission to receive this activation. Give yourself permission. I have coded it specifically for you. You know who you are. This is for you. I've created this for you. Now keep going within. Do everything in your power to meditate. Do everything in your power to relax. Breathing in for 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing out for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Breathing in for 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing out for 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing out for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do this at your own pace. I trust you. Do this at your own pace. I trust you. What I mean by I trust you is I trust your body. I trust your soul. I trust your God connection, your spirit connection, your love connection. I trust it. I trust that you can be here now. And I am saying that to activate you for you to trust yourself. Essentially, the key to all of this work that we're doing is for you to be in your bliss, to be in your joy, to love the body that you're in, to feel safe in your own skin, to feel safe to be in relationship with all of life, to feel that self-love, to feel worthy and valuable beyond all ties or bondages to external sources that provide that, that you generate that, that you're like the sun, that you generate love, that you generate worth, that you generate value, that it comes from the deepest wells of your being, and allow yourself to feel that. So we're going to begin by releasing the sabotage. And you just relax, lay down, and receive. We're releasing the sabotage on being loved. Downloading, breathing in and out. I release, let go, and delete all sabotages on being loved. Breathe. I now no longer sabotage being loved and allow myself to feel. I now no longer sabotage being loved and allow love into my life. I now no longer sabotage being loved and allow myself to connect with others. Breathe. I now no longer sabotage being loved and I am open to this energy. I now no longer sabotage being loved and allow myself to be open to receive the energy. Breathe. I am open to receiving love. I am open to allow love into my experience. I let go of issues from my past and I open to being loved. I let go of my past relationship issues and I'm open to being loved. So you're having an identity shift right now. Just know that these are not just affirmations. I'm literally recoding you to operate from this on a cellular DNA level, on a deep embodiment level. And you've just got to go within to absorb the codes, the frequency medicine that is being transmitted to you at this moment in time. Take a deep breath in. Being loved is wonderful. I am so grateful to be loved by my partner. I am so grateful to be loved by my family. Hold that point. Hold that point. I am so grateful to be loved by my friends. I am so grateful to be loved. Emotional scars are released and I am open to being loved. Scars of the past are released and I am open to being loved. Mental scars are released and I am open to being loved. Love flows into my life every day and in every way. I am now no longer afraid of being loved. I am now no longer in fear and embraced being loved. The universe is filled with love and it comes to me in many ways. The universe is filled with love and the purity of the energy comes to me every day. The universe is filled with love and the purity of this energy fills my existence. I am a loving being who is filled with loving energy. I am a loving being who embraces being loved. I am a loving being who is open to being loved. My state of receiving allows me to be in the flow of being loved. My state of connection allows me to be in the flow of being loved. My state of connection allows the infinite flow of love to move through me. I now no longer push others away and allow myself to be loved. I am open to being loved by the right person and people. I am open to being loved by trustworthy people. I am open to being loved by wonderful people. I love others and others love me. I'm connected to being loved. I'm open to being loved. I let my barriers and walls down and allow myself to be loved. So I want you to know that we're working on this at the deepest level of your heart's consciousness, your heart meridian, your heart chakra, but your soul and that inner child version of you. And I want you to know that this is unconditional love and that you're being called to give yourself unconditional love. Hold that point. Hold that point. And I want you to recognize that it really is, as corny as it sounds, it really is true. Are you choosing love or are you choosing fear? And I just want you to get out of your own head right now. And I'm just going to do the energy healing for you. I'm just going to move you out of your head so that you can drop into your heart. And I just want you to feel what it's like to operate from your heart, to operate from love, to operate from the embodiment of love, that it's easy to feel loved because you know how to give yourself love. You know how to validate yourself. You know how to be your own cheerleader. You know how to be your own wisdom keeper. You know how to see the truth of the matter. And you know how to gift yourself the truth. The truth is that you have always been worthy. The truth is that you have always been loved and that you are always loving, and what you've been through in childhood, all the narratives and the stories that you're carrying, that we're letting go right here and right now, because I'm going to do this energy healing for you, where the narratives of the past no longer are present because we're having a deep subconscious, superconscious, unconscious reprogramming right now. We're releasing you from the timeline where you're in doubt. We're releasing you in the timeline where you don't know your true value because maybe, just maybe, it hasn't been validated for you. And you're finally going to give that to yourself without needing to prove your worth anymore. So I want you to take a deep breath in. And I'm just going to fill you up with universal love. And maybe you want to tap your chest. So there is a point around the clavicle where, or the sternum, right? Where your sternum is, and there's no right or wrong. Allow yourself to just massage your chest and essentially also your ribs. I want you to just massage your ribs, just massage all those tension points. Like for me, I actually have pain in the center of my chest. It's like it feels bruised. It feels bruised. And as you massage your chest, you're just releasing some of that tension and we're just allowing love in. This is an energy healing. I want to release the feeling of the imprint stage of your life when you were a child and you were literally powerless and helpless. Like you were literally dependent, codependent on caregivers to soothe you, to love you, to nourish you, to nurture you. And because of the very nature of the human experience and the ego structure, you had this hidden fears and anxieties because of that dependency. You were literally helpless and dependent and powerless. And at the same time, that's an illusion, but yet we carry that ancient powerlessness with us, and it sometimes gets triggered. And it takes a lot of discernment and a lot of uh, connection to your highest wisdom to really understand the trigger of powerlessness. It's when someone's controlling us, when someone's misunderstanding us, when we isolate ourselves, when we feel like a lone wolf, when we feel like we're carrying shame and we're unable to truly express who we are because who we are is potentially not enough according to our programming. And all of that is BS. So I just want you to know that what we're doing for you as an energy healing right now is activating your inherent self-worth. And for you to align to the divine mother frequency and the divine father frequency that also lives within you. You've got this capacity of pure power. So that powerlessness can be released, knowing that you're no longer in a situation where you are powerless or helpless. You now hold all the resources. They're innate within you. You've got intelligence, you've got support, you've got this ability to turn pain into power, this ability to intellectualize, this ability to see things from a new perspective. You hold that code, you hold that ability, capability, and awareness. You are profoundly resourceful in every capacity. And so what I want to do is release the powerlessness that is embedded in the inner child complex and allow you to truly thrive now from a place of deep, deep, deep embodied self-worth, self-value, self-validation, self-actualization, self-love at the core of your being. So I want you to just take a deep breath in and relax. Hold that point or points. You get to choose. You can go back and forth between the two when you think about it. I release all beliefs that I am unworthy of love, success, and joy. I am inherently valuable simply because I exist. I know how to feel deeply loved, cherished, and respected by the universe. I know how to release the imprint that my worth depends on what I do or achieve. I know how to feel worthy without needing external validation. I know how to feel worthy of love, support, and abundance in every form. I know how to trust that my existence has meaning and purpose. Breathe. I know how to release the belief that others' opinions determine my value. I know that my worth is eternal, infinite, and unshakable. I know how to live without questioning my value or place in the world. I know how to release the belief that I need to be perfect to be valuable. I know how to live with deep confidence and self-assurance from the highest perspective of all that is. I know how to embody radiant self-esteem in every aspect of my life. I know how to release all critical self-talk, all, I'm talking about all, and replace it with loving affirmations from within. I know how to trust my ability to handle life's challenges with grace and strength. I know how to feel good about myself even when I make mistakes. I know how to release the belief that I am less than or not enough. I know how to trust my ability, talents, and inner wisdom and stay in my own lane. I know how to feel self-esteem within, and my self-esteem is grounded in divine truth and love. I know how to love and celebrate myself unconditionally, and I do, and it's safe to do so. I give myself permission to receive all of these downloads now. I know how to release the belief that I am powerless to change my circumstances. I know how to access my inner power and strength in every moment. I know how to release the fear of using my power authentically and unapologetically. I am the creator of my reality and I trust my ability to create. I release all beliefs that others have more power over my life than I do. I know how to take full ownership of my choices and destiny, and I do so in a way that honors my true emotional, mental, spiritual sovereignty, and I know what that feels like. I know how to feel free from patterns of helplessness and victimhood. I embody divine empowerment and sovereignty, knowing what that feels like. I trust that I'm surrounded and supported by the universe to stand in my power. And I take my power back now. 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 So I take my power back now. And I take my power back now. And I take my power back now. And I forgive myself. And I forgive myself. And I forgive myself. And of course, I forgive myself. And I do forgive myself. Yes, I forgive myself. And I forgive others. And I trust others. And I trust myself. I forgive and I trust. And I forgive and I trust. And I take my power back. And I take my power back. Allow yourself to take a deep breath in now. I know how to create my life with confidence, clarity, and ease. I release all shame I carried from my past experiences. I know how to live without feeling ashamed of who I am. I am free from shame inherited from my family, culture, or society. I forgive myself completely for all perceived mistakes and missteps. I release the belief that I need to hide or diminish myself to feel safe. I know how to live with compassion and kindness, and I give myself compassion and kindness always and forever. I release the imprint that my worth is tied to others' judgments. I am safe to show up fully. I am free from guilt, shame, and blame in all forms. I know how to feel proud of myself and my journey. I am a divine being of infinite worth and potential, and I know how to feel that truth. I embody confidence, grace, and unapologetically authentic truth within. I know how to trust my intuition and inner wisdom in every decision. I know how to feel aligned with my higher self and my purpose at all times. My voice matters, and I am safe to express my truth. I am worthy of receiving everything I desire with ease and joy. I know how to feel deeply rooted in self-love and inner peace. I am unstoppable, powerful, and resilient, and I know how to feel that. I know how to create a life of harmony, success, and fulfillment, and I do. My DNA is encoded with self-love, strength, and empowerment. Now, you may not know the level of self-love that can be empowered from within, that can be generated from within, or you might be a master of that. But I want you to know that it gets deeper and deeper and deeper, and it gets better and better and better. And I never in a million years would have thought that I would get to this point of empowerment and self-love. And it doesn't mean that I don't go through challenges, and it doesn't mean that I don't get triggered, but it means that I respond differently. And it means that I turn all pain patterns into truth, into love, into compassion. And I'm a walking and breathing compassionate being who is peaceful from inside out and regulated because I am deeply connected to my truth. And that is the code that I offer to my clients. This is you standing in your power. This is you reclaiming your power. This is you reclaiming your health, your brain, your balance, and being emotionally stable, emotionally intelligent, and emotionally connected to all that is. That the suppressed pings of the past no longer need to have a hold over you, no longer need to be in control of you, because you know how to transform, you know how to transmute. And this is about you saving yourself. This is about you speaking your truth within yourself and being your own magician and being your own alchemist. And I'm dedicated for you to be that. And I'm here to guide you into that. I have embodied this myself. It's not the easy path, but you have to just keep asking yourself, am I choosing love or am I choosing fear? Am I choosing the upper death spiral, the upper death drive, or the lower death drive? The lower death drive is you continuing to go into ego consciousness, going down and down and down into shame, into worthlessness, into despair, into hopelessness, into a void and avoidance of your power. Or the upper death drive is to liberate yourself from the illusion and to liberate yourself from the karma and to liberate yourself from the pain patterns and to transform the darkness that you feel into the light. And you can do that because you're here. And that's exactly what we're doing right here, right now, as you're taking in these codes. These are not just affirmations, these are codes of consciousness that are encoding your DNA for you to have a new identity. I want you to forget about who you were in the past and what you've been through and what you're currently going through. And now you're going to be fully present, fully here, fully now, responding from a regulated nervous system, emotional connection, your ability to stay rooted in your power and your connection to the higher wisdom, the higher consciousness, the higher truths, the bigger picture. Take a deep breath in. I release and know how to release all ancestral imprints of worthlessness and lack. My cells vibrate with the frequency of unconditional love and light, power, truth, and alchemy. My RNA carries the blueprint of my divine potential and worth. I know how to release all genetic and epigenetic patterns tied to shame or low self-worth. My DNA is aligned with the energy of abundance and prosperity. My body, mind, and soul are attuned to my highest frequency. I release all cellular memories of fear, guilt, and limitation. My DNA is infused with the vibration of self-empowerment and freedom on all levels of my being. I trust that my entire being is aligned with my divine truth. I know how to feel secure in my own worth and identity. I release all fear of rejection or judgment from others. I'm safe to prioritize, and I know how to, my needs and desires without guilt. My needs come first. My needs come first. My needs come first. I know how to prioritize my needs over the needs of others, my expectations over the expectations of others, my standards over the standards of others. I know how to set healthy boundaries that honor my self-worth. I release the belief that I need to sacrifice myself to be loved. I know how to live with ease, joy, and confidence every day. I embody the highest version of myself in all situations. I trust that I am deserving of unconditional love and respect. I am safe to take up space and shine my light unapologetically. I release the belief that my value depends on others' opinions. I am deeply grounded in my worth. We're still holding that point. You're going to feel the shift. I'm deeply grounded in my worth and sovereignty, knowing the Creator's perspective and definition of that. I know how to attract relationships that honor my value and boundaries. I release all fear of outshining others with my brilliance. I trust that being my authentic self is enough in every way. I know how to feel confident in any situation, no matter what. I am worthy of experiencing abundance in all areas of my life. Breathe, 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 breathe in. Breathe out of that straw. Keep breathing. I know how to live free from limiting beliefs about my worth or potential. I am safe to live in alignment with my highest timeline. I am worthy of unconditional love, prosperity, and success. I trust my life is unfolding perfectly with my highest good supporting me. My cells are infused with divine love and light, and I know how to feel it. My entire being vibrates at the frequency of self-love and empowerment, and I know how to feel it. I release all cellular memories of lack, shame, and fear, and I know how to feel it. My DNA, RNA are aligned with my highest timeline, and I know how to feel it. I embody the truth of my infinite worth and divine potential, and I know how to feel it. I am safe to let go of all patterns that no longer serve me, and I know how to feel it. My body, mind, and spirit integrate these truths effortlessly, and I know how to feel it. I trust the intelligence of my cells to support my transformation. I am aligned with the frequency of abundance, love, and joy, and I know how to feel it. My DNA carries the vibration of confidence, peace, and harmony. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? We're almost complete. Until the next activation, I've got so many downloads for you guys. Keep breathing, relax and breathe. This is an energy healing. This is a recoding. Allow yourself to experience it now. I know how to live with the deep confidence and inner peace within my soul. I am fully aligned with the truth of my worth and power. I release all fear and step into my full potential. I release all fear and step into my full potential now. I release and trust that I am always supported by the universe. I embody the highest self in all that I do. I embody my highest self in all that I do. My frequency attracts aligned opportunities and relationships. I am safe to create and live my dream life unapologetically. I trust my ability to transform my life on every level. I know how to live as a powerful, worthy, and limitless being, recognizing the true definition of limitless. So imagine who you are when you are actually fearless, when the fears are not the main voice, right? When the fear is completely transformed into a true self-empowerment and love. And it's possible. It is possible. I want you to feel that from my being. I'm living that way. And there are activations that are required in order to get to this point. You're going to have to change your lifestyle. You're going to have to align your will with divine will. You're going to have moments of stillness and beingness. You're going to have to balance your head and your heart consciousness, your gut and your heart consciousness, your being and your non-being. You're going to have to balance your life. You're going to have to find that connection from inside out. There are all these different aspects that make you into this embodiment. So what I want to do is just offer you the downloads that take you there. And we're going to continue to work on this. And as we continue working on all of this, you will feel more and more connected to the inward process. This is an inward self-awareness process. Downloading, I release all that no longer serves me and fully embody my divine worth. I fully embody my confidence and my power. My DNA and RNA now carry the frequency of unconditional love, infinite potential, and aligned success from my true definition of aligned success. I am whole, I am worthy, and I am free. So these are your downloads. And before I love you and say goodbye until the next activation, we're downloading I feel humbled by the amount of support that I have. I feel humbled to have such amazing people in my life. I feel humbled to have such amazing family. I feel humbled by my family. I feel humbled by my parents, mother, father, partner, friends, work colleagues, boss, and siblings. Take this activation, even if you didn't. Take it, absorb it, allow it, so that you can step into it. Step into that timeline where you do have that. Let go of that resistance. I feel important. I am important. I am me and I love me. I am important and I'm an important member of society and I have a lot to give. And I'm an important member of the family and I'm loved and accepted as I am. And I'm an important member of the workforce and I'm appreciated and accepted and I am appreciated and I am appreciated by my family. I'm appreciated by my children. I'm appreciated by my parents. I'm appreciated by my mother. I am appreciated by my father. I'm appreciated by my friends. I'm appreciated by my social group. I am appreciated by my work colleagues. I'm appreciated by my boss. I am appreciated. I let go of feelings of not being good enough. I am enough and I am me, and I am enough and I am me. And this is an energy healing, so allow it to take place because I want you to know that you are important and that it's safe to express your worth and to fully live the magic in the mundane. You get to live a life exactly as you please. You get to live your dharmic truth, your purpose here. And it's not going to come from the mind's idea of what that looks like. Let life reveal it to you. I live in a world of divine revelation. That means that I am guided and led by my spirit moment by moment. I live in the unknown. I have no idea what's next. I have no idea what's next. And yet, every day, spirit is gifting me with the feeling of true wealth. Spirit is giving me the confidence to step into my highest potential, knowing that who I am is pure potentiality. What I am is pure potentiality. I am a co-creator with this divine universe. I get to create. And at the moment, it's like, Spirit, lead me, guide me, lead me, guide me, lead me, guide me, lead me, guide me. I am open. I am accepting, I am receiving, I am willing. My will is aligned with divine will. I am willing to answer the call of where you want me to go. And wealth is a collective journey. It's not about my personal, because I don't live in the ego complex any longer. It's like there's so much love in my heart that I can't help but want to share it with the world. And I can't help but love life. This embodiment has got me to a place where I truly love life. I love life and life loves me. And I'm only sharing this with you to activate that for you. It is the most magnificent feeling in the world to bounce around this world feeling in love. And yeah, there are things going on in this world, and there always has been. But there's always two sides of every coin. There is. So, yes, you could look at all the destruction in the world and you could look at all the the things that are not on the path of love. And then you could look at all the things that are expanding in the world and look at all the evidence that is on the path of love. And you can see that It's part of the journey. It's part of the big picture. It's part of the growth. It's part of the evolution. And when you are in your heart and when you feel humbled by the love that is available for you, because there is so much love available for you, when you truly feel that love that the creator of all that is has for you, you allow yourself to fully surrender to your dharma, to your purpose, to your path, without making too much meaning as to what that is. So the last activation before the next one that I'm going to hop on and give you is, my life is filled with wonderful and amazing people I can trust. Now, the reason why this is coming up is because there's a program inside of you that says, it's not you we don't trust. It's not you we don't trust. It's everyone else. Now, what happens is that if you don't trust everyone else, then you're essentially closed off to all that is. You know, there are groups and groups and groups of people that you can trust to love you. There are groups and groups and groups of people that you can trust to elevate you. You know, you can trust the benevolence of other people's hearts. You can trust that people are not operating from purely ego. You can trust that. You can trust a higher timeline. So I want you to feel safe. I feel safe. I feel safe, supported, and protected. I let go of the fear of being hurt and operate in the vibration of love. I let go of the fear of being manipulated and regain my power. I let go of the fear of being used and abused and regain my power. I let go of the fear projections from others, and I am safe. So what we're doing now is for you to be completely impervious to other people's projections. And this is an energy activation and healing, so just let that happen. The fears of others no longer have any power over me. I operate in my truth. So imagine what that looks like where your social circles are filled with trustworthy people, and we're bringing you on that timeline. And I want you to know that you are worthy of that, because you're stepping into a version of you that is no longer overexposed in vulnerability or overexposed in your insecurity. It's like, no, you've stepped into your highest potential. You are charismatic, you are magnetic, you are lovable. There is something worthy of you, and it's not, your value doesn't have to be transactional. It doesn't have to be like, you know, like I'm only wanting you because there's a code that you hold, there's something worthy about you that makes me want to be around you. It's not that transactional love anymore. It's like, no, you are worthy of being loved just for your very existence. And there are no expectations of you to be anything that you're not. You are being encouraged to be fully you within a social circle of trustworthy people. So give yourself permission to be all of you and be loved for that. Now, that's hard. That was hard for me because my old version of myself was like, but like I'm a weirdo, but like I'm awkward, but like I can do weird things. Like I can be ultra vulnerable, but that's a misperception of me. That's the version of me that is the shadow, that I've swept under the rug every time I humiliated myself, every time I did something wrong, every time I, said something inappropriate or incorrect, or I was trying to be funny and I didn't come across as funny, it just came across as weird. Like I've done it all, let me tell you. But then there's also this version of me that is secure and is confident and is intelligent and is smart. And so that part of me that isn't those things, I'm going to integrate and elevate and get her to go to the next level and get her to forget about those experiences and to upgrade. Like, let's just upgrade. It's not to say that those things won't happen, but when you are unconditionally loved, you are seen. And we're not perfect, nor will we ever be. And that's the beauty of our humanity. Now, all of this shit that I'm saying to you, you know. So this is just a remembrance of the deepest truth of coming home to yourself, returning to your worth, returning to your value, and returning to trust. I'm talking about trust of self, trust of others, and trust of God. I let go of the fear of betrayal and embrace trust. I let go of the fear of being let down and embrace trust. I let go of the fear of the world being filled with untrustworthy people and attract people into my experience that I can trust. I let go of others' fears and embrace my truth. I let go of genetic fears and embrace my truth. I let go of my mother's fears and embrace the trust in others. I let go of my father's fears and embrace the trust in others. I let go of genetic fears and embrace trust in others. I let go of others' fears and embrace trust in others. I associate with trustworthy people. My business dealings are filled with trustworthy people. I always bring out the best in others, and others always bring out the best in me. The fears of others no longer have any power over me. I operate in my truth. The betrayals of others now no longer influence my decisions. I am able to trust with an open heart. I am able to trust. I remove the wounds of the past and I connect with people I can trust. I remove the wounds of the past and I connect with people I can trust. And I move forward with freedom and trust. I move forward with freedom and trust. My journey has been made easier and is more fulfilling because of all of the wonderful and amazing people in my life. So there was this one download that I got is that the key to our happiness is our relationships and intimacy with others, and the key to our unhappiness is our relationships and lack of intimacy with others. Can you see how relationships give us so much fulfillment in life and so much connection and success because our relationships offer those success opportunities, you know, and at the same time, it could go either way. And it starts with you, and it starts with your emanation and your love and your worth and your value and you being powerful. And then it moves into your relationships. I just want you to know that everything that you idealize as you know, your truth, and I mean like literally all your ideals, get to be from a place of balance, from a place of trust, from a place of deep connection. So we're going to clear right here, right now, self-abuse or abuse patterns from others, powerlessness of any kind, and reignite this deep self-trust so that you can live without fear. And we're going to regulate your nervous system to be able to hold that. So until next time, there's going to be another nervous system balance with downloads. And all I want you to do is make sure that you're listening to these downloads appropriately. What I mean by that is that you've got to be in a reprogrammable state, in a hypnotic state. So lay down, sit up, be relaxed, be in nature. You might want to move, you might want to dance, or you may just want to sleep and be. If you have any questions, please comment below or get in touch. And I definitely have so much more to offer you guys. And I'm so excited for all of you because you have shifted into your highest timeline. And I want you to know that you're capable of that. I want you to know that you're capable. Okay, just imagine who you are as your most powerful self. That's you now. Thank you. It is done. It is done. It is done. I love you guys. And I just want to let you know that when I say that, it's part of the activation. And just see how you feel when you receive that I love you. Just tune in. Do I feel safe in receiving that? Do I feel uncomfortable in receiving that? Do I feel obligated to love back? It's just an activation for you to reflect on how you respond to being loved and receiving that love. Thank you. It is done. It is done. It is done.